guys, it's Kevin again, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing New Girl, Season 3, Episode 3, called Double Date. This was a very big episode, I think. Really, we saw a lot of character development in Schmidt. Some of it was good, some of it was bad, and I don't really know where this is going to go. We're just going to have to see. So let's just start out with basically saying that, Schmidt and cece are together, and Nick and Jess are together. They decide to go on a double date, basically. And shortly after they decide to go on this double date, Schmidt basically ends up telling them that he's basically dating both her and Elizabeth at the same time. And Jess right away is like, "You have to tell her, I will." And he does all he can not to tell cece. Like, he is stalling basically. He makes them wait in traffic because he knows that Jess is going to tell her. He can tell that Jess is going to tell cece if he doesn't tell somebody. And, he doesn't tell her. And, in the end, he ends up, the guilt just gets to him and he ends up having to tell her. And, I liked how maturely this was handled. I liked that it wasn't silly. It was actually quite dramatic. He basically said how he was so sorry he was, and she ends up leaving him. I'm sure we'll see cece again, but it's definitely going to be very awkward to see Schmidt and cece in a room together because, this just happened between them. I don't know where this is going to go, but we're just going to have to see where this goes exactly. I'm very happy, though, that they did finally let Schmidt contest her. It was a little early, but I think now is the right time because of what happens after this. And in order to do that, we have to get to the Nick and Jess plot. Not really anything big for the Nick and Jess plot, except that, Nick and Jess are basically starting to realize that they're not like them at all, and they're trying to do whatever they can to, keep their relationship good. So they have, what's just called no-kiss sex, which was kind of funny. And, then after this, Nick and Jess, after cece and, Schmidt kind of broke up. Oh, also, Elizabeth also found out because cece had Elizabeth's phone number in her phone. So Elizabeth also found out, and she gave, Schmidt a pie in the face, which is very funny. But basically, Nick and Jess have this really cute moment where they say how they'll never leave each other, and just because it didn't work out for Schmidt doesn't mean it won't work out between them, which I really hope it does work out for them, because they're very cute together. But in the end, Schmidt ends up telling them that now that he's broken up with, with cece, and they told him to, he's gonna get revenge and try to break up Jess and Nick. I don't know how he's gonna do this, but this is probably how Taye Diggs' character is gonna come into the picture. He's probably, Schmidt's probably gonna call some guy up that he knows, which is gonna be Taye Diggs. Taye Diggs is gonna flirt with Jess. Jess might, try it out with Taye Diggs, and, Schmidt, Nick's probably going to get very jealous about this. I think it's a very cool thing that's going to happen here. It's definitely going to be very interesting. And I really like this episode. Definitely did have a lot of story in it. I really like that. Speaking of story, let's get to Wisnton's plot. Winston's plot was very funny in this episode. Basically, Wisnton is trying to be happy about being single. He's all by himself, and you gotta feel bad for the guy. He's all by himself. He's single. He doesn't really have anybody right now. All he has is a cat, and it's very funny that all he has is a cat, basically. And that's basically what on this episode. But I do want to talk about some stuff about the Schmidt stuff. Now with cece and Elizabeth, what do you think is going to happen here? Do you think that maybe Schmidt, he kind of deserves it? I really think Schmidt does deserve it. He should have been honest with these two girls. If he wanted to date someone else, then he should have just made the decision. I did feel it was a little too early. Did you guys feel it was a little too early? I felt it was a little too early for them to reveal, but I wasn't too upset about that. I thought, of course, that Dreamfield had such great comedic timing. Like any scene where Jess was about to tell cece, he was just like, "Come on, let's get in the car, come on, come on, come on." And the traffic scene was really funny. I just thought that was really funny. And, he was like delaying traffic because of Elizabeth being there. And I thought the scene with him and cece was definitely the highlight of the episode because we really got to see that he really does feel bad for what he did, but he already did it. He can't fix anything. cece's out of the picture now. Schmidt's all by himself. Let's hope Jess and Nick stay together, because I really don't want this show to be no one is happy this season. I don't want it to be the season where everybody starts out with a relationship in the beginning and then they all don't have a relationship at the end. I really hope that doesn't happen. I always had this feeling that cece knew what was going on, and I think she did. She didn't really seem surprised when Schmidt told her. She did seem a little surprised, but I think she kind of had an inkling about it. So, yeah, I think she just kind of had a little bit of an inkling that that's what was going on, basically. And, let's see what else is going on. That's basically it for this review, guys. It's definitely going to be very interesting to see, what happens for Jess and Nick. I really hope that they're going to be okay. I really don't want them to break up. Let me know if you guys saw this episode. What did you think of this scene where Schmidt told cece? Did you think he did the right thing? Do you think they, do you think he handled it well? How do you think he's going to break up Jess and Nick? What do you think he's going to try to do to break them up? Do you think this is where Tay Diggs is going to come into the picture? And Wisnton, what do you like seeing Wisnton? Do you like seeing Wisnton single? I think it's funny to see him single because of the cat. I think it is very funny. How big of a bond he's formed with the cat. He is very, very funny. And, yeah, so I really enjoyed this episode. I will see you guys next video. Yeah, so see you guys next video. Okay, bye.